Hello, I greet you with peace. This is Lookman. Today's business idea is about leveraging Zoom. I'm sure you've heard of Zoom, the online platform for meetings, etc. Let's consider some scenarios. Scenario 1. Have you heard about Zoom? Have you seen their various price plans? Are you a small business? Are you an individual that has occasional events? Will you like to use Zoom? That's the Zoom platform. Does it make uneconomical sense for just a few events annually? That's scenario 1. Now let's look at scenario 2. Are you unemployed or seeking a side hustle? Do you have an entrepreneurial mind? Do you seek opportunity? Could you leverage it when it comes? Are you reliable? Are you dependable? Are you result-oriented? Do you wish to make money? Are you organized? Do you have basic technical skills? Do you have a digital gadget and a reliable internet connection? And are you willing to invest in yourself? Now let's look at the final scenario 3. Let us merge scenarios 1 and 2 above. You could purchase a Zoom package for a year or thereabouts. You must have done your market research first to ensure that your business proposition is viable. Now, you could actually rent out that service. You could have your price plan. This shall factor in the time of the day and week. For example, somebody wants you to anchor an event at 6 a.m. It's probably going to pay more than somebody's going to have it at noon, etc. Or somebody wants to have an event over the weekend. Maybe that will be more expensive than during the week, etc. And it also depends on the number of attendees and then any other metrics that you might think about. Of course, you have to create terms and conditions, and those shall apply. Your pricing shall be reasonable and competitive. Like I said, what you're going to be doing as a business is you have a Zoom package and then you retail it, more or less. That's it in summary. Now, there are some add-on services or upsells that you could include. This could include being the anchor or MC of the meeting. It could also include streaming services to social media. It could include social media management, event planning and brainstorming. It could include training of staff. Maybe if your service is too expensive for them, you could train staff. You could contact the guests and follow up with them as necessary. Using Eventbrite to manage the guest list, that could also be offered as a service, etc. If the business model works, then you should be thinking of scaling it. If you are doing very well in the business, you might expand your business, maybe get staff, etc., and take it to the next level. You could also invest in training and development so that you could discharge your duties professionally or more professionally, as well as be ahead of the competition. Now there's a small disclaimer. Check Zoom's terms and conditions so that you're not in breach of it. And then, of course, do your due diligence to make sure that you don't get into any trouble. There's no guarantees in business. It's you try and you execute, but you have to do your due diligence to make sure that even though it's a risk, it's a calculated risk. So in summary, you shall buy Zoom in bulk, quote and unquote, and then you shall retail it to your clients. I hope that you got value. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Jack Lookman. Ireo, I wish you blessings.